Hey guys, Taro here bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on road to Kharkov, playing a few days spawning in the south. We have Thunderhun as OKW and his loadout is Special Operations, Breakthrough and Scavenge. Teamed up with him is X the Eliminator, playing as Austere who has Lightning War, Jaeger Armor and Ostroupen. Like this name. If you guys haven't watched Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, you should check that out. This is a reference to that. Anyway, in the north we have Imagelessbean, playing Zeus Forces, has Tactical Support, Armor Company and Heavy Cavalry. Teaming up with him is AEF Kharkov, playing as Soviets, who has Guard Motor, Artisans and Soviet Combined Arms. These guys currently rank 18 Allied range team. And I believe these two are random, the OKW Thunderhun being a very accomplished player. Pretty well-known player, but I don't know much about X the Eliminator. Have to see how we get on here. Okay, we got some interesting wire going up here. Haven't seen that before. And yeah, Kerbal forcing away that squad. Fuel under control, and this one actually not under control at all. Still, so a bit of a slow start for the allies. Did see Kharkov go for the double combat engineer build and a conscript. So usually that does result in a bit more early map control, and the fact that it hasn't is actually a bit of a problem for the allies. Because by going for that many squads that aren't penal troops definitely sacrifices your combat strength and your just overall firepower. So if you don't manage to get map control with all those extra squads doing the capping in the early game, you can find yourself in a bit of trouble before the light vehicles start to come out. Got a lot of ghosted wire covering that wall. And this is actually a good play from X the Eliminator, bringing up his machine gun to help him pressure this cutoff. Penals are outside of the range of the MG, so he's going to have to bring it up a bit further. Almost loses Pioneers. Should have brought it perhaps a little bit further forwards still. That's alright. Conscripts also could have come around to the flank, but probably would have lost to those two Grenadier squads if they did. Somehow, these guys sticking in here. They're in light cover there somehow. And remember that when you are suppressed, you actually do have lower received accuracy, half your received accuracy, so you take a lot less damage from small arms. And we got, finally manages to cut them off, but man, at what cost? A lot of Grenadiers there suffered in that push. A lot of Pioneers as well, so pretty heavy manpower bleed from X the Eliminator, but for some reason he's not actually securing that cutoff. He's bringing his penals into the middle. Not really paying too much attention to what's been going on here. Looks like a few skirmishes. Thunderhun seems to be winning. Sandbags. Also away that mortar. MG and the garrison. We've got a flamethrower. So it looks like he's trying to draw fire with these conscripts and then sneak up with these penals with the flamer. We also have a mortar. That's a US Forces mortar from Imagelessbean, which helped break that machine gun before. So he's going to try coming from multiple angles. Got to make sure you got the spacing right between these two squads, so they can't get suppressed, and he has. And this could be the end of this MG, and it is. Man, that went down fast. Just gonna try to focus this down. I think yeah, he's gonna be able to clear it out. But can the Grenadiers beat the penals here? That's the question. Probably not likely, especially with that flamethrower there. Yeah, he easily dodged that rifle grenade. And he's gonna just use his Grenadier squad to... No, and it doesn't even come good. Incredible burst damage there onto that squad. He sacrificed his Grenadier squad just so he could steal that back, but it didn't work out. And now, Eliminator, he's off to such a promising start, but now he's lost his Pioneers. No, I mean, not his Pioneers. He's lost his Grenadiers and his machine gun. And now he's given a machine gun to a player who's gone tier 1. Pretty disastrous start. Luckily, he does have that mortar on hand already, so we'll be able to barrage that machine gun, but still. It's going so well for him, and now it kind of all fell apart. As for Thunderhun, going for a battle group, trying to lock down this side of the map. Oh, Riken, M3 caught napping. And doesn't manage to get the second shot off. Probably should have gone for the attack round there. Might have come good. But yeah, going for the barrel could mean that the Axis struggle through the light vehicles phase of the game. We're not too far away from now. Maybe like 2 minutes away from some light vehicles hitting the field. Imagelessbean getting very close to the fuel. Whereas there's Stuart and Kirov. Stuart's put down as tier 3, but can do that now that these engineers have retreated. Whereas T70 shouldn't be too far away either. And that's a 222, incredibly late 222. Far too late, in my opinion. If you're going to get 222, you got to get it early so you can make the most of its short window opportunity. And now he's going to lose his mortar. What is this? Looks like that's going to be stolen now by the conscripts. To fake him out, pretending they've got an anti-tank grenade there, looks like. Can he clear it with the 222? That's the question. He needs to, yeah, he does. Alpino's going to try to crew it, looks like. And small arms fires slowly getting to this 222. Going to force it away. They're probably going to go down here to the M3, and the Alpino's coming in around from the flanks. Oh no! And he can't see through here. That shrub is blocking his line of sight. So the 222 escapes. The drama. Meanwhile, I've been missing out on all the action over here. Looks like Thunderhun's been struggling a bit. Ooh, probably to that US mortar. But we can see Eliminator has just about no squads. Now we've got an anti-tank gun, very early anti-tank gun being brought in to try and push this HQ, but it's in quite a defensive positioning here. It could backfire. The Grenadiers coming on to help. Here goes the Kubel. I suppose that'll do. Well, by going for that early M1, it's definitely delayed his light vehicles. I mean, he could have had Stuart out a very, very long time ago now. Also went for an ambulance, which further delayed that Stuart. Incendiary grenade. Should be able to win this engagement now. No, then the rifleman hit Vet 2, maybe not. But at the very least, the Axis do still have control of their fuel. Here comes the T70. No pack, no Shreks. Experienced munitions on Sweeper and a LMG. Probably a mid bunker as well, yes indeed, in the correct position. And now he I think Thunderhun's trying to put down his tech truck here to cover this cutoff. But the 222 is actually blocking him. Oh my god. Poor guy. Oh my god! 3 models down to that M1 anti-tank gun shell. That is disastrous. We're on a very low amount of health, admittedly, but that was pretty nasty. There we go. Now he's finally got his Schwer underway. Risky positioning though. We'll see if it comes good. Perhaps slightly further back would have been better to try and block anti-tank. Coming from this angle here, still would be able to cover that cutoff. You can see the range, edge of the range of it there. Hiding it behind this building. We could save it from being pushed. But Allies about to set up a triple cap. Things looking pretty good for them. Of course, the Eliminator suffered so many losses. And no light vehicles. Oh, could this be the end of the T-70? He's not using the self-repair, and he just loses it. No self-repair. Very sloppy play from Kirov. And could lose this. Maybe if the no. Very late reaction. Could lose his grenades. No. Grenade actually gets quite a lot of models there as well. Usually those kind of rifle grenades are not worth tossing off. Oh my god. I thought that was going to be a disastrous mortar hit there. Not quite. He's going to try and avoid fighting on negative cover. I think 1 or 2 models of his squad are on negative cover, and they have to retreat through it as well. A few things for each the Eliminator to work on. Here comes the M1 once again. Going to try to push down the flak base this time. But look at this blob coming up here. Not even these M1919 riflemen can hold back this many units. Looks like he's targeting the M1. Can he steal it? It's running straight past those riflemen, going after the anti-tank gun. SCG's decent on firing on the move. Yeah, there it goes. M1 down. You have a forward retreat point very close to this, so can he come good? Oh, is it from Mage Artillery? Well, will it clear out this M1? Yes. Okay, it doesn't even matter. It's cleared out by the captain and the rifleman. But it could result in the death of his own anti-tank gun. There we go. I'm sure Thunderhun will be happy with that result. As he's already got himself a kitten. And no Stewart from Imagelessbean, kind of... You know, there's not that much for the Raketen to do anyway, so... Doesn't really need it. Took down that T-70 as well, so Axe is starting to crawl their way back into this game, getting some good strokes of luck, making some good plays as well. And hopping over to the other side of that wall was a disastrous idea. And see, yeah, look at those penguins, man. Already Vet 3, and the Grenadiers here, Vet 2. Oh, getting close to Vet 3. But yeah, Rifleman as well. Even Rifleman that get up like reasonably quickly. Now then the Vet 3. You know, veterancy, man, so strong. Current version. Water still decrewed here. Here comes the OKW blob. And we've got STGs being upgraded on this. Infiltration grenades, which of course means special operations. And yes, STGs also of course means special operations. Usually of course this build does go better with, you know, not getting your tier 4 out. And if you go for the Stuka, then you can use the flares for the Stuka, but kind of works this way as well. Of course you have to have your tier 4 down to get overs to make use of the STGs in the first place. Some minesweeping going on here from X the Eliminator. Nice to see. In fact, look at all these mines. Kharkov has been very busy. Both these guys bringing these sweepers. A lot of mines. The Axis really haven't been up this side of the map for a very long time, so looks like they're just going to be diffused quite easily here. With two-pronged attack. For some reason this didn't actually fire for ages and ages. P-Greens may be able to clear the arc here. He's packing up the machine gun. Combat in the centre as well. We've got lots of LNG grenadiers though. This is when grenadiers start to get real nasty. We get those LMGs and start to vet up. Actually do very good damage. Double M1919 rifleman will beat them, but probably not single M1919 rifleman. Looks like that ultimately got repelled. What are we seeing here? Okay, we're seeing a straight tech to tier 4 from X the Eliminator. We do have a Sherman from Imagelessbean. He's gone for tactical support, so he doesn't have access to the Pershing. And only just hitting 10 CPs now, no Calipes. So yeah, that was the right decision going for the Sherman. Thunderhun's making more overs. Oh, it's gonna be nasty. They clumped up as they vault the fence. Oh my god. Risky stuff there. Nice Raketten positioning. Gets a couple choice hits in. Okay, nice machine gun locking down the centre for the Axis. Slowing the drain. They are quite far behind in VPs. Starting to fight their way back into this one though. I'm sure they'll be able to kill that. Basically the free kill on the T-70 was massively impactful, and I think if Imagelessbean actually went for the Stuart, would have had more success when he's making that deep push into Thunderhun's territory here. Maybe would help them take down that truck. Good, but oh well. You have the Calliope on the field, so Thunderhun's going to have to be extremely careful with his blobs now. Because the Alpha Strike, the first wave of rockets from the Calliope, is just ridiculously powerful. And we also have a Katyusha targeting. Okay, he's targeting the retreat point here. He actually doesn't have the full retreat point unlocked, so the squad's actually retreating to base. But that didn't really work out too well for Imagelessbean. And also, the Katyusha didn't even manage to clear out any of these support weapons. Satchel dodged by retreats. Looks like the forward retreat point moved a little bit further back to a slightly safer position. And here we go, we've got a Panzerwerfer. He goes straight for tier 4 into the Panzerwerfer. Well, I suppose the opponent's only got one Sherman. It's not like they're getting decimated by armor here. And I think he cleared out 2 mines with that. So the unintentional minesweeper there. Also got 1 model, but yeah, you're not going to have much success using the Panzerwerfer at that range, like pretty close to max range. Scatter on its rockets is too high, and it's no longer the white machine it once was. Got to get a bit closer, which is very risky when you don't have any vehicles to protect it. When you try to get closer, he's going to have to be a bit more diligent with his usage. Oh, this Panzerwerfer, and here comes some suppressing run. I'm very surprised that squad didn't get suppressed. They have to retreat anyway. These squads have now got double M1919s. See this one here and this one here carrying it. Oh, there's overs. Dodge that. Calliope. Oh, but the ISG gets cleared out. Got combat in the center. Katyusha coming in, clears out machine gun this time. And might be able to... Yeah, Pack gets decrewed as well. Really greedy for him to leave those two just sitting there after that first Katyusha barrage, not bringing them back for healing. Oh, but the machine gun actually gets destroyed right there. So I suppose that's somewhat good, right? And has he got... Oh, he's got the spotting scopes on his 222. Look at how much sight they have now. That is very, very nice. Definitely helping up the axis here. And that is the Command Panther. And the Elephant. So now the Axis loaded up on anti-tank. It's going to make it tough for the Allies to do anything with their armor. Of course, they don't even need armor. They can just use their superior rocket artillery, continuously wipe the Axis squads. Just kind of invalidate that Elephant altogether. I'm not sure if they'll do that though. Kirov just invested himself into a T-34-85 before the Elephant revealed itself, so... Is it... Did he make an Elephant? No, the Elephant just got unlocked. Okay. I was thinking, how did he have enough fuel to get Tier 4 Panzerwerfer? And oh my god, the Katyusha went down. I even missed that. I think I heard it though. Okay, so he's probably saving for the Elephant. Oh my god, wake up, Andrew. But yeah, this is what the Allies can do. They don't even have to... Oh, could this be the end of the 222 to Calliope rockets? That would be a crushing blow. Nope, still kicking. Oh, he's got the triple cap running though. Oh, this is going to be a nasty one. What? Targets are a bit deep, perhaps expecting a retreat. Which doesn't come through. This is where, you know, sometimes you think, well, is it really the best idea to get SCG overs? If you're fighting against M1919 riflemen, the LMG-34 is actually better at long range. So, really comes down to if you think your opponent's going to be making good use of cover all the time, because the SCGs switching the received accuracy portion of cover from 50% to only 10% protection being offered. Is tank grenade gonna come off? But that could be the end of that conscript squad. Yeah, there it goes. Got a Jackson. But I think if I was the Allies here, I would probably just go for more Calliope's. And maybe an anti-tank gun. Just keep the Panther at bay with the anti-tank gun and just ruin Thunderhun. The Calliope's basically, as soon as the Axis tried to cap, just constantly killing their squads with indirect fire. That is probably the strongest strategy at the moment. Especially when the Command Panther doesn't really offer that much damage against infantry. It's not like a Tiger or something which can actually park itself and wipe squads quite easily. Long range Panzerwerfer barrage, once again not up to much. Calliope, not the best targeting of that. Probably should start to use the recon run. By using the recon run, it kind of does signify that, oh, he's probably going to be using Calliope soon, but... And what the hell was that? Oh, there's a Stuka dive bomb that I missed. Like it was on the cutoff. Oh well. Okay, yeah, but back to what I was saying about the recon run. Yeah, it does kind of signify that he is going to be using the... And it's probably going to get shot down by maybe 2-2 or the Pinto on this or the flak base, but you know, I think it's worthwhile. Squad down. Kid gets recruit. Command Panther trying to do it best against infantry. Almost Vet 1. That's when it gets access to the combat blitz. And the Echidna's right there, and there it goes. Oh, that was very greedy stuff, of course. This is why you can't use Jacksons against the Command Panther. Grenade fire boosting damage by 50%, which means just like regular anti-tank will 2-hit the Jackson, making it pretty much useless against the Command Panther, honestly. The thing that you have to do is get sight to activate the coordinated fire before the first shot comes in, which sometimes is a struggle, but of course with the 222 spotting scopes providing that sight. So, oh my god, he just lost another squad. Some sloppy play here from Imagelessbean. Look at this. All of a sudden his army's looking really small, but he gets wiped out. No stern pioneers. There are a couple T-3485s going after the Command Panther. Command Panther missing. As if we're coming forwards for a rocket barrage. There's one model. But that is the Elephant, the big boy. Elephant does 240 damage per hit, so a bit less than the Tiger. What is this T-34 doing? Lucky that that first elephant shot missed, but the second one didn't. There it goes. A lot of artillery all at once onto the Echidna, but it doesn't matter. T-3485 is down. So if we take a look at army sizes, we see the Axis now in the lead by about 10 supply for the first time in this game. Allies playing a bit sloppy. Also got some caches down by AC Eliminator, munitions and fuel. And another one going up here, another munitions cache. Thunderhun doesn't have that much to spend his munitions on, of course, only the artillery flares really. And coordinate fire, grenades, whatnot. Could this be the end of the T-3485? No, Pack misses that shot. And Command Panther's being repaired, so no real follow-up. But the Axis hanging in there, 122 VPs. Starting to get the army lead once again. Oof. Long range, Panzerwerfer barrage takes down a few models. Vet 2 now. I see 10 kills, man. It's been on the field for quite a long time. Probably done about 5 barrages. 10 kills and 5 barrages. Pretty bad kill rate. Well, Panther going after the Sherman. Really use smoke on a Sherman. Doesn't even need to. Speeds away to safety down that road. Probably should have though. Come on, Panther, you activated that coordinated fire, so 3 hit the Sherman there. Looks like Imagelessbean has indeed gone for another Calliope. So perhaps they are going to go down that route of just spamming indirect fire, eliminating any capping squads, using anti-tank guns, kind of nullifying their opponent's heavy investment into anti-tank vehicles. So yeah, more indirect fire coming in. But it looks like Kirov has kind of forgotten about putting his mines down. This is the time of the game where you need to get those mines down. Try and protect your indirect fire. He's got a couple. And that was a long range barrage, actually taking down the ambulance. Oh, but there we go. We see that ridiculous alpha strike damage. Hoping that 5-man squad is on full health. No worries. I think people would be able to make peace with the Calliope doing so much, like being so good at wiping. Sorry, I had like a driver notification come up there for a second. People make peace with the Calliope being so good at wiping if you could actually kill the damn thing. Because it's got tank armor, tank health, the wipe potential combined with the make almost impossible to kill is what makes it so overpowered.
All sectors, ability now ready.
But hey, maybe they'll be addressed at some point. Seems like it's out of scope for this current patch, eh? We've got Relic soon TM and Relic out of scope TM. Oh, that was a nice Panzerwerfer barrage. Oh, and he gets a wipe on that rear echelon. So Axis really grinding their way back into this game. Looks like Thunderhun's invested in his mech truck, so maybe he's thinking about going for King Tiger next. Obviously Command Panther chasing away the Sherman again. Five first away squads on the right hand side. Just starting to become a bit of a stalemate. Axis managing to hold on to the centre and the left hand side VP. Oh, the Stuka dive bomb right on top of the Calliope. And if that elephant shot had actually landed, that would have been the end of that Calliope. Very lucky break there for Imagelessbean. You can see how powerful those spotting scripts are, allowing that kind of long range attack. Oh, that Panzerwerfer! This thing all of a sudden coming to life. So 24 kills now. It's only 2 barrages. It's picked up 14 kills. Maybe 3. Either way, it's done these shots working. He's gone for another one, so we're going to see it. An old-fashioned rocket artillery spam fest. The tradition of 2v2s, of course. Looks like he's going to go for a command bunker. Oh, this is glorious stuff. I mean, we got off to a bit of a shaky start there. Fix the Eliminator, losing so many squads, but oh, is he going to wipe this? Oh no! Oh, Calliope takes down the Panzerwerfer. You'd never see a Panzerwerfer take down a Calliope. Tough break, and that was his Vet 2 one as well, so he's just got to rely on this bad boy, which hasn't hit anything yet. I think it's launched 2 barrages as well. Major, coming forwards, popping off the artillery is at Vet 2, so this is going to be the the extra amount of shells as well. This major artillery barrage. Probably going to kill the bunker. And there it goes. Very accurate. All 3 shells landing exactly the same spot basically. That's what major... Oh my god! Another white from rocket artillery. Dodge that with his obers. And Elephant getting a nice hit off on the Sherman long range. These obers could get the white pair on retreat. No, lose sight of it there. And we've got some smoke coming in from this mortar, I believe. Not just this one. We've got 2 mortars, both of them at Vet 3 for Kirov. One of them the US mortar from earlier. Okay, now we see a recon. No, that's the marked vehicle. So now we see a recon plate, but no, that's marked vehicle on the Command Panther. Oh, could this be the end of the Vet 5 obers? Oh no! Oh, so much rocket artillery. Down go the vetted obers. That is a disaster. And yeah. This is what I was saying, man. Those allies, they don't even have to worry about the Elephant. It's just kind of sitting there. Not up to much. They can just spam rocket artillery and win. This is how allies typically win high level 2v2 games. So as they're saying, I mean, killing those Calliopes is pretty much impossible. You can't just send like a 222 after them, or like a T-34, like, you know, expendable vehicle to chase them down and wipe them. You have to send... Oh, there's basically no way to kill them, they just drive away. You're gonna get 4 hits off them. And that's like, if they actually penetrate, remember they still have like full armor as well, so if you send a medium tank, you don't even have guaranteed chance to pen the frontal armor. And then there's the firing on the move problems. Oh, this could be the end of the Command Panther here. We're caught up on the VP flag. Bouncing that shot though. Here comes the KT. Can he save the Command Panther from this tractor? He does. A lot of... Well, here comes some attempted flank there. KT though coming in to help. Just trying to cap over here with the machine gun. Sherman coming in to try to stop that. King Tiger here now finally. Stuka dive bomb coming in probably in the center. Oh, and he gets a squad with it too. Almost 2 squads. King Tiger heading over to force away the Sherman. So the VP clock is stalled. 42 VPs remaining for the Axis. More guards coming in for Kirov. I think they're backing away for some repairs. He's put his repair station. No, it doesn't even have the men upgraded on it. So, probably should get those just to help out his allies. And it looks like, I think this Paz, oh my god, the 222 with spotting scopes goes down. This Calliope is actually just killing vehicles here. And, that was a big mistake from Eliminator, not repairing up this 222, allowing it to die there. Now he's going to have real trouble using his Elephant. Does have spawning scopes on his Elephant. Spawning scopes double your sight range. Standard sight range is 35, so it means it has 70 sight range, which is the same amount of range it has. So it can't spot for itself as long as it's stationary. I believe. That's how we're seeing so far at the moment. King Tiger preventing the cap here from the US forces. We did see a side tech to Lieutenant for Imagelessbean at some point, and he started investing in 50 cals, which really do come in handy during these VP stalemate kind of games. You know, suppress squads going for the cap. This is probably going to be the end of this machine gun here on the wrong side of heavy cover. Elephant perhaps going to get a shot off on, but no, misses that first shot. Calliope rockets coming in, probably going to clear out this image. Oh, mortar gets it. A lot of Calliope rockets, actually doing a bit of damage to the Elephant now. Oh no! Another Stuka dive bomb. Is this going to be the end of this guard squad? Looks like he's using it to neutralize the VP. Stop the drain. They're down to 32. They really need to battle it out for the VPs. King Tiger heading over here. Force away that squad, but maybe they're going to lose the center. Come on, Panther moving in closer to get more damage off those machine guns. Maybe get a crush as well. Can he clear out? Oh, at the smoke! Don't allow him to complete the cap there. There's some more major artillery coming in here. Oh my god! Looks like he also ticks to get extra bars and weapon racks. Okay, so now we're going to see M1 again. Good time for it. Got one Panzerwerfer only. So they're going to have to choose between firing at squads trying to cap the center and firing at the anti-tank gun. Thunderhun having a bit of trouble using attack ground on the squad in the center, and also probably due to elevation, just keeps hitting the ground here. Just should drive a little bit closer. Okay, there we go. Gets the shot off now. There's a bundle grenade coming in. Dodged. The smoke though, allowing the guys to stay in there. Continuous smoke. We've got two mortars dropping smoke. Infiltration grenades. There goes that squad, but in comes Calliope, down go the overs. Oh my god. Let's have a look at those Calliopes, eh? 15, 13. Looks like they got a lot more kills than that though. 4 VPs left. That's going to be it for the Axis. Oh, we got a late game coup. We're trying to go for the cap. Doesn't quite work out. Well, we got to see the classic 2v2 rocket artillery spam fest with heavy tanks on the side of the Axis. So traditional stuff there. I think, you know, Axis could have had that game losing the 222 spotting scopes, losing that vetted up Panzerwerfer were really two of the main deciding factors in that game. X the Eliminator really needs to work on his preservation. Probably also should have got the repair pioneers here, because these vehicles were camped quite close to this truck for a long time on low health. And those engineers probably would have ran over here and repaired them up. Yeah, at some stage. So yeah, perhaps a missed opportunity there. And almost came good, just, you know, didn't have enough capping power. Those squads just kept getting wiped by the Calliopes, as you always expected. And of course the mortars, which I never really got contested as well. And that's a austere mortar as well, Vet 3 austere mortar. Very nasty, same with the US mortar. Locking down the center. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like your game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.